Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're very welcome. My name is Nosa Girl. On the menu today is Banga soup. This is Delta Banga soup. One of those soups that I call exotic because we don't eat this every day. We just don't come across these soups every day. They are so rare, so unique, and so delicious. And this recipe is packed full with so much flavor and so much orishi. You guys, you know what I mean. I hope you guys will enjoy watching this video, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Alright guys, let's start cooking. These are the ingredients I'll be using for today's banga soup recipe. So here is my meat. I'll be using some beef ribs. You can actually cook banga soup with just some catfish, but I love the addition of beef, to add some flavor. I have some fresh catfish and some dried catfish. Here is my periwinkle. I don't think banga soup is complete without the addition of periwinkles. I love to see those tiny obstacles just scattered all over the place inside the soup. This is my banga soup spices. I actually got this from a local Nigerian market and it still smells and tastes very good. This is my obele tien. Honestly, I don't know what it's called in English, but it is one of the major ingredients for cooking banga soup. These little vegetables give banga soup a very unique taste. So if you go to the market, just tell them ingredients for banga soup and they will give you this one. And if you know the name in English, please drop it in the comment section. I would love to know. I have some fresh pepper and I'm also going to be using some Cameroon pepper. I just love the addition of Cameroon pepper. It gives it a very unique taste. So I'll be combining both peppers today. I have some blended crayfish, my seasoning cube, my salt. Finally, and most importantly, is my palm nut concentrate. So this is what I'm going to be using in place of palm kernel or fresh palm kernel. This is what we have available to us, and this is actually a very good brand. It will give the soup a very good consistency and a very good taste. So these are all the ingredients. Now let's start cooking. I'm going to start with dissolving the palm nut concentrate because it comes in a very thick pasty form. So I'm just going to pour it into a pot and then I will add some hot water. The hot water is going to enable the palm nuts to dissolve and get rid of all the lumps. Now, you don't want to put too much water because if you do, the soup will come out too liquidy and you have to cook for a long time to get a good consistency. So I just added a good amount of water and then I'll use my spoon to stir it until all the lumps completely dissolve. Once the palm nut is completely dissolved, I will transfer it into my cooking pot. Now when you are doing this, you want to be careful because there's usually a lot of sandy residue at the bottom of the bowl or pot or whatever you are using. You see that black stuff right there? Yeah, you don't want that in your soup. So be careful when you're pouring it into another pot. And next, I will add my meat. The meat is going to cook with the palm oil. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt and 2 seasoning cubes. And then I'll cover this and let it cook on high heat. I'm going to let this cook for about 10 minutes. Next, I'm going to blend some onions, my fresh habanero pepper, and my Cameroon peppers together. I'm using 2 tablespoons of Cameroon pepper. Now, I love my soup to come out very spicy and hot, but you know how much pepper you can tolerate, so add your pepper according to your tolerance. I also added my crayfish and my banga soup spices. I just added a little bit of water and I'm going to blend all of that together. After blending, I will transfer it into the boiling pot of soup. I'm also going to add my dried catfish, so that it can start cooking and just releasing its flavor into the soup. And I'll cover this and let it cook again for another 5 minutes. So 5 minutes later, and you guys can see, oh my god, this is looking so beautiful already. I love how that oil is just floating on top. That tells me that the soup is almost done. So I'm just going to stir and then I will taste for salt. If you like, you can go ahead and skim off the excess oil that is floating on top of the soup, and you can actually use that oil for any other recipe like a goosey or any other soup of your choice. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out. Next, I'm going to add my fresh catfish. It doesn't take any time at all for this fresh catfish to get done, so you can add them, just towards the end of the cooking. And then I'll add my periwinkles. Yeah, so all of this is going to cook about the same time. And lastly, I'm going to add my obele tientien, the vegetable that goes well with this soup. So I'm just going to add all of this, and then I will let this cook again for another 5 minutes. I have actually used other vegetables to cook my banga soup in the past. I have used some pumpkin leaves and even spinach, yes, because I didn't have this particular obele tien. But the thing is, these ingredients has a very unique taste and flavor that it adds to banga soup. So that is why it goes with it. It's almost compulsory. But if you don't have that, you can use any vegetable available to you. Just make sure you have all the other banga soup spices or ingredients, and your soup will come out great. So this is 5 minutes later, and you guys, my soup is done. It's bubbling and boiling so beautifully. If you're from Delta State, you know very well that the best combo, the best swallow to go with this soup is some yellow, sticky, slimy, dry starch. Yes, starch and banga soup. They are like 5 and 6 twins. And I made a video on my channel, a mukbang, where I ate some starch and banga soup. It was a very interesting video. I would love for you guys to watch it. I'll leave the link up somewhere or down below. And yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoy watching today's video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one.